Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us back here at Ventripoint's channel. We're, of course, sitting here once again with George Adams. George, I heard you were at a conference. Tell us what's been going on, man.
Yes, well, we announced that we were sponsoring and exhibiting at the annual ECHO conference that's hosted by the Hospital for Sick Children. Mm-hmm. So Hospitals for Sick Children is a worldwide brand. Everybody knows about that, but I'm always amazed no matter where you go, people know about the Hospital for Sick Children. Anyway, every year they have a big conference. This year they had 2,500 people registered to come and learn more about how you do echocardiography on children, mostly congenital heart patients, because that's the kind of heart disease children typically have, although some of them do get pulmonary hypertension as well. So we had a demo there. The sick kids people were demonstrating to their colleagues around the world how to use our equipment and how good it is at quantifying right heart disease. So we actually had 400 people at the demo watching in. It was a very timely conference for us because we've just onboarded Scott Hammerling as our USA account manager, and Diane Harris as our European managers. And they've met the distributors, they've talked to them, but they also attended the Sick Kids Conference and listened to all the talks about pediatric echocardiography, what the problems are, how we address those issues. So that was a great primer for them to really understand a key market for us, which is pediatric echo.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, definitely sounds like the conference was insightful and productive for you guys. And this kind of runs similar to the vein of our last two videos where we talked about you guys bolstering your guys' team overall, right? So let's dive into that a little bit more. Just tell me like the primary focus for these guys that you're bringing up.
Right. So we've added, 4 other people in terms of manufacturing and support so we'll be able to offer our customers even more support. They'll also do some development work on version 4. But key here is these 2 senior sales managers, one for North America, one for Europe. They have 20 years experience each in bringing new cardiovascular products into the marketplace. They're experienced in, purchasing group mechanics, hospital purchasing mechanics, IDNs, all sorts of interesting ways that hospitals come together and do bulk buying of things. So they're going to explore all that. We're in the process of planning for the AEPC in Geneva in May. That's the European Conference for Pediatric Cardiology. So Dan is going to be at that conference and be working with all the people he knows in Europe, as well as our distributors there. And Scott will be at the American Society for Echocardiography meetings, which are in the middle of June in Seattle. So that's the big American meeting. That's the biggest echocardiography meeting of the year worldwide. And so we are planning to do live demos in the booth, let people take the probe and scan the model that we'll have there and see exactly how the system works and do reconstructions. That's always a big fun time because people like to get their hands on a new piece of equipment and actually use it. And these are all echocardiographers at this event. There's usually, 3,000 or 4,000 of them. So not everybody gets a hands-on opportunity, but anybody who wants to can have one at that event. So we're planning, those senior people are planning those 2 big events right now.
Yeah, wonderful. I mean, while digital conferences and so on work great for economy of scale, fact of the matter is getting there, seeing things in person, get your hands dirty is always how we learn things better and actually get some understanding. So George, I guess let's look a little bit further out, say over the next 12 to 15 months. What are the expectations there?
Well, we continue to watch the COVID situation, and latest is a bit of it's plateaued a bit on 6th wave, 5th wave, 4th wave, whatever you call it. They're predicting another upsurge in the fall and the winter again. We can just keep going. I mean, we feel the hospitals are starting to open up. Our customers are telling us that they're going back to running their echo services full speed. They have a huge backlog they've got to deal with. So, people are coming back and their things are moving ahead. So we take this opportunity over the next 6 months to get in there and really show people at these major conferences, as well as one-on-one and our distributors, show people the product and let them use it and see how well it works. And so that's all we can do. We hope that that will drive our sales. We still have our target of 75 to 100 machines users by the end of the year. And so we haven't given up on that target. It's still challenging, but we think that we get a little bit of a momentum going here over the summer and early fall before COVID comes back, that we'll be able to get close to those targets.
Perfect, George. Yeah, sounds like you guys have a lot of work cut out for you. Going to have an exciting rest of the year, and everybody, we will keep you updated on it every step of the way. And if you guys have any questions you've seen before, please don't be afraid to submit them. We'll happily dive into them. But for now, thank you so much for your time today, George.
Thank you, Michael.